Sleep no slumbers. You what you do. Father, here's my worship to you. You are the same God. Amen, amen. I let you are. Oh yo yo chuku. The eyes of my understanding is enlightened because of you. Wisdom personified. You are everything and more. You are the same God. Oh, from a be, amen, amen. Oh, this is gonna be a good class. I na chagima. Oh yo yo chuku. Nareke na diribiawo. Chiamame. Chukwamamo. You're the same God. Alright, well done everybody. Let's look at how to use webinars to increase your sales. It's going to be a quick one, 10 minutes, and boom, 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 boom. We are out of here. So the first thing we want to define is, what is a webinar? A webinar basically means a live online presentation. A webinar is a live online presentation. So by definition, Lola, how are you? So by definition, this is a webinar. A webinar is a live online presentation. So if you look at it, by definition, what I'm doing to you right now is a live webinar. It's a webinar. So why are webinars important in your business? Thank you, Lola. Why are webinars important to your business? Webinars are important because, according to a new research I just saw today, sales in 2023 increased by, let me get that research out for you. This is from Oberlo. It says that conversion rates, the data from the past year shows that rates of live conversions, which refers to conversions that take place during live webinar sessions, increased by 33% in Q4 of 2022. What they're saying is that sales, companies that do webinars, their sales increase by 33% in 2022, Q4 2022. So this is a recent statistics. So here are the reasons why I think you should consider webinars as a way through which to sell your product or to sell your services. Before I do that, I did a webinar last week. And I had an 18% conversion rate in that webinar. Not bad at all. 18% conversion rate in that webinar. Not bad at all. So, yeah, the reasons why you should consider using webinars to sell your market, to sell your business. Number one, webinars are interactive. In fact, if you do the webinar on Zoom, you can hear the people's voices, you can see their faces. Even with this, what I'm doing, I can't hear your voices. I can if I put you up, yes, I can. So this is a webinar. Webinars give you the opportunity to demonstrate your competence. You demonstrate that you can do something. You know, in a live webinar, actually, you can actually sew this hat. You can sew this. You are demonstrating that you can do something. In a live webinar, you can coach somebody live. You are demonstrating that you can do something. In a live webinar, if you are in the real estate business, you can analyze somebody's deed of assignment in a live webinar. So that way, you are demonstrating that you are competent. Did you get that? That's the first reason why you should do webinar as a marketing channel to get leads into your business. That's the first reason. The second reason why you should do webinars is that webinars position you as an authority in your space. Webinars position you as an authority figure in your space. And you know, as human beings have been wired to obey people of authority. Did you get that? Human beings are wired to obey people of authority. So when you do a webinar, when you do it frequently, you are positioned in their heads as a person of authority. So when you ask them to buy, they will obey you. Because we obey people of authority. Did you see that? The second reason why you should use webinar is that webinars position you as a person of authority in the mind of your consumer. Now you need to understand something. The battlefield of a customer is their mind. Where you and I play battle in the life of a customer is in their thinking. No place else. If you can take a position in their thinking, they will respond to you based on the position that you occupy in their thinking. So if you occupy a position of a person of authority in their thinking, then they will buy from you. That is the second reason why you should use a webinar as a marketing channel. The third reason why you should use webinar as a marketing channel is that webinars are good because the attendees of the webinars did what we call self-reporting. You didn't ask the attendees to come to the webinar. You didn't beg them to come. You didn't call them on the phone to come to your webinars. The attendees of the webinars did what I call self-reporting. They reported themselves. Like this Instagram live now, it is a form of webinar. I did not call you people to come for this webinar. You carried your own leg to come. So in a way, you self-qualified yourself to come. I didn't cajole you to come to the webinar. You probably saw the headline of the webinar and it was of interest to you, not of me. You need to understand, people will never buy a product because of you. Hardly. They will only buy the product because of what they can gain for their own lives. Did you get that? So webinars is a chance for people to report themselves to you. I didn't call anybody to attend to this webinar. I just put on my phone and all of you gathered here. That is the power of a webinar. So it's called self-reporting. It makes people to report themselves to you. And when that happens, that makes you better. At all, PaulFoh is a man of authority. Lola, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good evening. Beatrice, how are you? Did you get that? Good. How many reasons have I given now why you need to use a webinar for your business? That's the third reason now. No. The fourth reason why you need to use webinars for your business is that as a marketing channel is that with webinars, it is not one-to-one. With webinars, it is one-to-many. Now look at this. There are more than 10 people watching me right now live on Instagram Live. I don't know what time is it where you are in the world, but in the United Kingdom where I live, it is after 9 p.m. in the evening. All right? The 9 p.m. in the evening. Good. Now, what happens is that I am selling one-to-many, not one-to-one. Did you see that? One-to-many, not one-to-one. So as I'm selling to all of you, right, I'm teaching all of you right now. At the end of this teaching, I will make a call. I will make a call to sell one or two of my products. Now, whether you buy or not, is not consequential. What happens here is that when you are talking to a crowd of people, the probability that somebody will buy is going to be high. Even if you don't buy, somebody else will buy. Why? Because I'm selling one-to-many, not one-to-one. If I am selling one-to-one to only you, I may be hungry. But if I'm selling one-to-many, the probability of the 4 billion people on the internet that one of them will buy from me is going to be higher. Because if I had prayer, and I add discipline, and I add focus, that means somebody is going to pay for the product. You do see that now? So webinars are good because it gives you one-to-many. Next, webinars. How many reasons have I given you guys? How many now? I'm sharing something valuable, y'all. I believe what I'm sharing can really help somebody's business. All right, good. The fifth reason now, right? The fifth reason why you should do webinars is that webinars activate social proof. Please tap the like button if you are enjoying this. Tap the like button if you're enjoying this. Take a screenshot, share it in your WhatsApp status, share it in your Instagram that you are learning from this guy. Tell your friends to follow me on Instagram. Tell them you are learning something from this guy. They should come. This class is free. I'm not charging you. So number 4, webinars activate social proof. So if you are doing a webinar like now, for example, on Zoom, and at some point in the webinar, you offer your product, you make an offer for people to buy your product. If anybody pays for the product, you can just announce, oh, somebody has just paid for the product. Somebody has just paid for the product. That way, it motivates other people that are listening to you to also want to buy, because people don't want to be left out. Webinars, you also can use social proof by telling the people in the webinar, the people that you have helped with your product and with your service. That way, it activates social proof. For example, I have a WhatsApp group, for example. Somebody in my WhatsApp group messaged me the other day. In fact, he announced it for everybody to hear. He said he has been in my WhatsApp group now for 90 days and he just sold the house for 100. He just made 100 million naira in his real estate business. That is self-attribute. That is self-reporting. That is social proof, right? Good. The fifth and the last thing is that webinars can sell for you even while you are sleeping. So this Instagram live I'm doing right now, after the Instagram live, I will leave it on. Now, whether somebody comes and watch it, praise God. If they watch it till the end and they like what they heard, 1 or 2 of them may buy my product and my service. So these are the 5 or 6 ways through which 6 undeniable reasons why I believe that you should use webinar as a marketing channel to increase your sales. These are the reasons why I have submitted to you why you should use webinars as a marketing channel to increase your sales. Let me give you my own personal example. I've been using webinars as a marketing channel for a long time now. During the pandemic, which is 2020, I was doing a webinar and the CEO of a big company was live watching me on that webinar. After the webinar, he was so impressed. He gave me a job to be doing sales training for his company every single month. I did that job for 2 years. I met that client doing a webinar. You cannot play with it. I've had a WhatsApp group now for 3 years, from 2020 till today. 90% of all members of my WhatsApp group, they came through my Instagram live, which is a webinar. So do not play. And it's a paid group with webinars. I hope this was useful to you today. I hope you found this valuable. If you found my pastor is here, Pastor Ferry. Pastor Ferry, are you back from Covenant University? I saw that you went to give a talk there. All right, so if you found this talk useful, right? Why don't you book a sales increase tactics session for your business? I'll give you a promo right now. You can pay 200,000 naira for that instead of the 500K. It is going to be on Zoom for 2 hours. I will record the call. It will be live. I will break down your business and work with you. And after the Zoom, you can have the recording. If you live outside Nigeria, it's £200 or $200. Who would like to book a strategy session right now for their business? Say I. Say I. Who would like to book a session right now for their business? It's 2 hours, 200,000 naira, powerful session, life-changing. Life-changing. And in 90 days or less, you will make 10x that amount. If you don't make 10x that amount, don't do it. Don't pay. Yeah, as in, I will give you a refund. I will give you a refund. I'm telling you. If you want that, you click on the link on my Instagram bio right now. It's 200,000 naira or $200 or £200. If you want to do it, you click on the link on my Instagram bio right now to book a session for just you and your business. We'll walk you through that. All right? I hope this was useful to you. So send me a DM, those of you that want to do that. Click on the link on my Instagram bio right now and you see that. Yugo, how are you? Any questions, please, before I call this class a wrap? Any questions, please? Thank you, Lola. Any questions, please? Anybody wants to book a session right now? Say, coach, I want to book a session right now. And you can even pay in 2 installments. If you live in Nigeria, I can give an account detail. You can pay in 2 installments, but book that session right now. Who wants to book a session right now? Say I. So you can click on the link on my Instagram bio. Any questions, please? Any questions, please? All right. Did you understand it now? Anybody? Any questions, please? Any questions, please? All right. So if you book that session, you will be added to my WhatsApp group for free. If you book your strategy session, you will get free copies of my books and some of my past webinars. All because on all of those things will have cost you maybe like 500K, but you get all of those things for free because you booked a sales increase strategy session for your business. So click on the link on my Instagram bio right now. Book a session. Let's work with you for 3 hours to smash your sales goals. I have a question. Are you this fresh in your dreams as well? I have a question. Are you this fresh in your dreams as well? I don't understand that question. I don't understand that question. Whoever you are that is asking that question, I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you mean by that, Mr. Ochuku. I don't know. Yes. Any more questions, please? Any questions? Okay, what have you learned? Any questions, please? What have you? I want someone to tell me what they've learned before I close this live. What have you learned? I think I've done this live for like 20-something minutes now. What have you learned? All right. Okay. What have you learned, anybody? Well, Money Magnet Africa, you came late. I was talking about the importance of using webinar as a marketing channel to get new leads, then the reasons why, and that I have increased my sales by over 18% using one webinar strategy. And that, oh, you're a coach, I can even tell you that I was on retainer for 2 years with a company because the MD saw me in a webinar. And yeah, I'm going on with only one thing. What is that one thing, Sahab? And that you can book a strategy session for your business. I've been in coaching now for over 10 years, over 13 years. I believe I can help you grow any coaching business. I've done this thing. I'm still doing it comfortably by the grace of God for over 13 years. So I believe that I can help you grow your business. One of many is better than one-to-one. Good. P1 Lagos. Why don't you join my WhatsApp group, P1 Lagos? Yeah. That one is 15,000. I click on the link on my Instagram bio to join that one. It will help your business. A lot of real estate people are there. Webinar helps you build authority in front of the crowd. Yes, Sahab. Yeah. Yeah. Any other person? So 2 people have told me what they've learned today. So I think it's a good time to close the class. All right. Thank you. God bless you.